Hey guys, sorry about that. I actually just hit the max recording time allowed on that piece of software that I'm recording with. So uh, this is our second video for today's analysis. But anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I just wanted to show you kind of how we used this trend to actually make a trade and actually make money. It looks like there's probably a pretty decent chance that this is going to hit our stop and knock us out of the trade for like a 3% gain. But the nice thing is that, if it doesn't, let me go back to the daily chart. If it doesn't and we can hang on and hit our target, it's going to be like a 10% gain on a single trade. And that's really what we look for on this copier account. And it's pretty sweet. If you want a chance to get in on that on the copying trades, I'm sure there's a link below this video. We put a link in all these analysis so you can take a look at it. So it's pretty sweet, and if you're interested, make sure you look at that. But let's get back to our analysis. Okay, so that's the odd that we were just talking about, obviously. And the main note I wanted to make there is just that we might be ready for another step here. So, you got to be careful if you're already long like we are. And so that's one thing that I'm thinking about is, can we hold on with how tight we want to keep the stop to ensure a lot of profit? Can we hold on if we get a step before the next continuation? And obviously that's yet to be seen with the trade on the master account, but we will see. Okay, let's look at the USD CAD quickly. I know I've already gone long, so I'll try to be quick. But the USD CAD is another one that's taken off pretty significantly. And there's one major thing I want to show you on here, and that's that the top of this level that we had here, and also the 61.8 fib level are almost identical. You can see that they kind of run identically across from each other at this price, which is like 105, 1005 technically. So right over parity basically is where this level runs, and it should be a pretty major support level there if you're trading the USD CAD. So keep an eye on that. Okay, Euro Pound is another one. We talked about this. This is another one that we hit a great trade on the copier, over 7% on the copier. Sorry, I don't normally brag this much about the copier, but this has been a pretty good week of trading, so I'm excited about it. But anyway, the Euro Pound is one after it broke this descending triangle that we see here. We got short on it a little bit later, and another tight stop loss trade and hit a really good trade. Now we might be a little overextended again. That's always something to be worried about. But as long as the momentum is continuing, you know, you don't want to necessarily get out of the trade. We got out of the trade because we tightened up our stop, and this one of these tails knocked us out. But still, a 7% gain isn't bad. I'm thinking that the Euro Pound is probably going to have to make somewhat of a retrace here soon because Euro Pound is not really a pair that tends to go crazy because they're similar currencies. But we can see from here that certainly happened before. So keep an eye on that, and hopefully, if you're short in it, you survive this little bounce, this little wimpy bounce. That we really should have survived, but we got a little too aggressive and got that stop too tight. But anyway, hopefully you survive that. You're still short. You're still making some serious pips. All right, one more chart, and that is, of course, the Euro Odd, because the Euro Odd has just been outrageous lately. This is a short that we talked about a long time ago. I remember when it broke this level, we talked about getting short on here if we see signs of continuation. And boy, have we seen signs of continuation. I mean, every day it seems like it just makes a new record low. And the momentum just continues and continues. So since our break here, I don't know how many pips we've had. Let's take a count. It's about 425 pips since that break, which is just obviously a phenomenal number of pips. And this thing is just really rolling, continues to build up the momentum, and continues just to make record lows. So I don't really know when it's going to stop, but I sure as heck know that if you're short, keep on holding on to it because who knows where it could go. I mean, we've seen it obviously take off, but that doesn't mean that it has to be done. When you look at this trend that we're in right here, this pretty steep downtrend, I would say. Um, it seems like it just can't go any further, but when you got something that's on fire, the odd seems like it's ready to, or that it's rearing up to keep going, and the euro was relatively strong today and still got beat up because the odd was so strong. So, this thing is just on fire, and I wouldn't be surprised if it kept going. I really wouldn't. So keep an eye on that. That's Euro Odd. That's the last part I'm going to go over today. But I just want to remind you guys that There's some Euro news coming out tomorrow. It's the meeting that's going to be going on all day. So definitely, if you're trading Euro pairs, keep an eye out for that. If the market starts acting wacky on you, that's probably why. So make sure that's in the front of your mind as you trade. And good luck in your trading tomorrow. Hopefully this analysis was helpful for you. And if you have any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to leave a question or comment, and I'll get back to you right away. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon.